to Geek Update 3.3. Obviously, I'm back at home, as you can tell from my backdrop. The reason I'm home earlier than expected is because, unfortunately, I am sick. Some of you may have seen this from my Facebook status. Thank you for your kind words, whoever wrote the comments. I really appreciate it. So, I apologize in this video if I look like crap, but you know me, I'm dedicated to YouTube, so I'm going to make a video, and I haven't made a new video for you guys in over a week, because I've just been hammered with schoolwork, and especially my U.S. and race culture class. Guys, it's horrible. So much work, and it's such a boring class, but all my other classes are interesting. Just this one sucks. But anyway, that's a totally other topic. I just wanted to tell you that I'm back, obviously. I apologize if I cough in this video, and if I do begin to cough, I'll just cut, because I know that grosses some people out, because, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm already up to like a minute, so let me just get right to the topics, because I'm long overdue for a video. Alright, so the first topic is, I quit MySpace. Yes, it's true. I actually quit it like a month ago, but several people have been asking me for my MySpace address lately, through my messages on YouTube, and I just reply, I'm sorry, but I quit MySpace a while ago, or something like that. Guys, why did I quit MySpace? Because honestly, MySpace sucks. It's a piece of crap website. I am truthful when I say that. MySpace used to be cool when it first started, but now there's spam everywhere. There's errors around every corner. Like, you try to check your messages, you get an error. You try to leave a comment, you get an error. And it just sucks. And there's just so many fake people in there. There's bots leaving spam. It's just horrible. So I finally quit MySpace. And also the biggest, one of the bigger reasons why I quit is because they actually copied Facebook's innovations, like tagging people in your photos. Hello, that's MySpace. That's Facebook's innovation. And MySpace moods, yeah, that's definitely a rip off of Facebook's statuses. And you know me, I don't support companies that rip off other companies, aka Microsoft ripping off Apple, Vista off of Leopard, and Tiger. So, but yeah. Do I ever see myself going back? Not anytime soon. I filled out a survey when I was leaving. They said, why are you leaving? And I said, honestly, I'm leaving because of all the reasons I just told you guys. The spam, and honestly, you're copying Facebook's innovations, and I don't support companies that copy other people's ideas or something like that. I said, I was straight up honest, which is good. It's always good to be honest with a company. That way they can get positive feedback. So, I see myself going back when MySpace totally rebuilds itself. I know that's kind of impossible at this point with all the stuff they have riding on the backbone right now, like all the users and stuff. But I'm sure there has to be some way. I don't know. I don't run MySpace, obviously, so I don't know how it works. But basically, Facebook is so much better. It's just so much more organized, and it's so much more Mac friendly. MySpace works better with the Mac now than it used to 2 or 3 years ago, because I know it used to make my Mac lock up and now and then, and Safari would quit. But well, not lock up, it would just quit the application, and just stuff like that. Facebook is so much better. There's iPhoto integration. I can tag and upload my photos from iPhoto instead of even using my web browser. It's just so cool. I mean, that's why I always upload my photos, except for my profile pictures. So I just do that via the web browser, via Safari. And I'm sorry my voice is kind of shot. It's because I'm sick, obviously. And I'm drinking hot tea, so. I just really wanted to get a video out for you guys since I'm home. I might as well take advantage. And I have so much homework to do, so. I just want to get this video done. Sorry, my voice is cracking all over the place. So yeah, that's my first topic. This is going to be a fairly short Geek Update, I think. But, it's better than nothing. It's not that exciting, but it's better than nothing. I just said that, didn't I? Yeah. Alright, so my next topic is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. For the Wii, obviously. Yes, for those of you who don't know, I got this game for Christmas. I don't think I told anybody. But I had it on my list, and I'm very thankful that I got it. Because it's one of those games that I would never really buy myself, because I'm not a real Metroid fan. But I'm glad I got it so I can experience it and experience what everybody's been raving about. So firstly, I would like to say, the game has great controls. This is probably the most innovative game on the Wii as far as controls go. It's so cool. I love unlocking doors. You actually reach forward with the nunchuck. Oh, wait. No, with the Wiimote, I'm sorry. You reach forward with the Wiimote, turn, pull out, turn, and then the door opens. That is so freaking cool. I mean, I like feel weird at college with Billy on his computer and me playing my Wii and reaching out like a retard like this. But, I mean, obviously I don't feel retarded because that's how the Wii acts. But that was just a joke. But seriously, guys, it's so cool. And to me, that does not get old. It still amazes me every time. You actually do this and it interacts. It's so cool. No other game has done that for me yet. The most innovative game next to that is probably Super Mario Galaxy. But, yeah, great controls. But on a downside, the soundtrack feels dated. Why? Because I just came from playing a stellar game like Super Mario Galaxy, which had a fully orchestrated soundtrack. But Metroid Prime Corruption, the soundtrack feels very dated. It feels very MIDI. It feels like very, like I was playing a game on the NES. Okay, maybe not NES, that's a bit dramatic. Maybe between, now this may be a bit dramatic, between the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64. It is the truth, though. Super Nintendo 64, somewhere between there, around here somewhere, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I talk with my hands too much. The soundtrack just felt very dull and old to me, and it just felt like they needed to redo it. Because the Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack was great, I loved it. Some of it was a little too happy for me, but, I don't know, the soundtrack, maybe that's just my opinion. Maybe you guys loved the soundtrack. Personally, I didn't think it was very good. But yeah. And my third subtopic for Metroid Prime is, honestly, the game feels a little boring. Why do I say this? Because there's just a lot of running around, a lot of doing puzzles, a lot of backtracking. Honestly, I was never a real Metroid fan. I have, I think Metroid Fusion, I think it's called, for the Nintendo DS. Excuse me, I'm just drinking tea. And, that game had a lot of backtracking, and that game just pissed me off very easily. I just don't like backtracking, but except for it's like Halo, because I'm a big Halo fan. Thank you, Alex. It's 11 o'clock. Yes. Oh, by the way, it's so great to be home with my Mac Pro again. It feels so good. Seriously. God, I missed her. Yes, it's a her. Or him, whatever you want to say. My voice keeps cracking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sick. I just can't help it. But yeah, basically, I was never a real Metroid fan. I was hoping this game would change my feelings. I haven't played it in about 1 to 2 weeks because I changed my setup around in college. And don't worry, that video still is coming. I'm going to try to make that when I return to college Monday morning. Well, not on Monday, but throughout the week sometime, or maybe next weekend. But yeah, I was never a real Metroid fan, so maybe this is why. Maybe this is how Halo fans, how people feel about playing Halo, and they don't like Halo because they feel it's boring. But me, on the other hand, I freaking love Halo. The multiplayer is great, but some other people argue that the Halo multiplayer sucks. But I think it's awesome. So maybe that's just what it is. It's just a matter of opinion. But yeah, I can see myself playing it again, like finishing it maybe over the summer when I have time, like when I'm not when I'm out of school. But I'll be working this summer, so I don't know. We'll see. So my third topic. Oh wow, I'm already up to 9 minutes. That's good. iPhone and iPod Touch, updated. Sweet, but nothing really new here, guys. Just more storage. It's the same old iPhone, nothing new. Well, this is obviously my normal iPhone, my iPhone I got a while ago. Basically, the iPhone now comes in 16 gigabytes for $499, so for $500. So they have 8 gigabyte. I'm sorry, I have a hard time talking because I'm sick. 8 gigabyte for $400, and 16 gigabyte for $500. Pretty sweet if you ask me. Then they have the iPod Touch, now in 8 and 16 gigabytes. Well, it was always like that, but now they have it in 32 gigabytes. That is awesome for $500. That seems a little pricey, but keep in mind, it's a flash drive. It's actually like a solid state drive, like the flash memory. That's eventually going to overtake hard drives one day. So the drives are a bit pricey, which is why the iPod Touch 32 gigabyte is pricey. But yeah, 32 gigabyte is a great size for a lot of people. It's actually perfect for a lot of people. They can fit their entire music library and a few movies. So I think that's great. Kudos to Apple for finally releasing that. I don't really have much to say about that. There's nothing really new. But a common question I do get is, David, when do you think Apple will release the second generation iPhone, meaning the 3G iPhone, like, with 3G support and possibly GPS support, all those features that we didn't have in this current first generation model. Guys, a little disclaimer. I don't know anything more about Apple's future products than you do. Seriously, the only people that know the future products that Apple will release soon are Steve Jobs himself and a few other people within the company. They are seriously very tight-lipped about their products, and I don't know anything. I just read macrumors.com, so I'm not like some Apple detective going undercover. But seriously, I just like to make predictions for macrumors.com. So you can still send me these questions if you want. I don't mind. I just want you to know I can't give you an honest answer. I just give you my predictions. But I predict the second generation iPhone to come out around June. Not June 29th exactly. That would be a year later after the iPhone first generation was released. But I do see it coming out around like May or June or something like that. And a year later sounds good to me. So there you go. And as expected, it'll have 3G support. That's pretty much expected. Actually, that's pretty much confirmed, because I believe the AT&T CEO even admitted that the second generation iPhone will have 3G support. So there you go. That's pretty obvious by now. But yeah. So I'm running up to 12 minutes, and I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I have to eat. I have like no appetite lately. It sucks. Yesterday, I actually went 24 hours without eating. It was horrible, guys. I didn't feel like I needed to eat, but I felt like my stomach was empty. I just feel so nauseous, and I'm sure you can see it in my eyes. I just can't. But I'm doing this for you guys because I love my subscribers, and I just love all the support you guys give for me. So, like I said, it's gonna take a lot more than school to make me quit YouTube, and it's gonna take a lot more than sickness to make me stop making videos. Because I love YouTube, guys. I love all you guys, and YouTube is like a passion of mine. So yeah, that's it for the topics. This Geek Update song pick is a pretty popular one, but way back in the 90s. This isn't a real special one, but it is an awesome song. It is a classic, and it's Pretty Fly for a White Guy by The Offspring. I apologize. I didn't really look through my library for a unique song this time since I was sick. I just wanted to get this video online as soon as possible. But basically, I love The Offspring. Well, their old music is much better than now. I don't like the new album that much. Well, it's not new anymore, but a couple years ago. Splinter? Is it called Splinter? I'm pretty sure it is. Where it has songs like Hit That and stuff. But I just feel their old albums are so much better. But basically, Pretty Fly for a White Guy by The Offspring was on their old album called Americana. Great album, by the way. I love that album. Why Don't You Get a Job? Oh, God, I love that album. It brings back so many memories of when I was younger. Basically, my sister always had the album, so I never officially had it myself. But thanks to DC++, I found the song on the network, so I downloaded it, and I downloaded it, Why Don't You Get a Job, and all of those good classics. So I got it for free. Technically, I didn't pirate it. Well, I don't know. It depends how you look at DC++. I don't know how that works as far as legal things go. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, I think it's a classic song, and if you haven't heard it, I highly recommend you at least preview it on iTunes, get the 30-second preview. Or hopefully you've heard it, because it was a really popular song, and it's a great song. But if you don't like it, that's okay. Obviously, I highly respect your opinion. Music's all about personal taste. I just like most of the varieties out there, except for a lot of rap. But whatever. But yeah, that's it for this Geek update. It's good to be home. Oh, the screensaver. Normally if my PowerBook that would lag, but I'm good. And it's so great to have my 23-inch cinema display back. It's so great to have my screen real estate back. It's so sweet. And yeah, I'm going to try to throw all my music that I lost my external hard drive at school onto my 3rd generation iPod Firewire so I can use that as a drive. Then drop it into my 60 gigabyte iPod at school since I left it at school by accident. Use that as a hard drive, and then, you know, it's kind of complicated. Not really, it's just going from drive to drive, but yeah, okay, I'm almost hitting 16 minutes, guys. I'm actually glad I talked a lot in this one, because it's been a while since I got another video up. As usual, I'd like to thank you for all the support. Is there anything I would like to say? I don't think so. Nothing else is really going on, just schoolwork. I'm enjoying college. Oh, I've been watching a lot of movies lately, but I'll save that for another video. Thanks to DC++. Happy Feet, I love that movie. The penguins, the little penguins are so cutely animated, you just want to reach to the screen and squeeze them. I know that sounds totally weird coming from a guy, but I just love, like, the animated movies when they make them, like, really fluffy. I know that sounds really weird to me, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Basically, the people behind Happy Feet, was it DreamWorks or something like that? They did a really good job animating it. The ending was a little weird, but overall the storyline was great, the music was great. And if you don't like it, that's okay, because I know it's not a music for everybody, a movie for everybody, because it's like a cutesy movie. But I'm a big animated freak, so I love Pixar, and I love all animated movies, no matter what the company is. Except for Surf's Up from Sony Animations. That movie was totally boring after watching Happy Feet. It felt so amateur. Oh, and 28 Weeks Later, quick, great movie. It puts Resident Evil Extinction into shame. 28 Weeks Later is so much cooler and so much better. Okay, now I'm really rambling on totally random topics. Okay, guys, I would like to say thanks for watching. I will try my hardest to get another video up this weekend before I go back Monday morning. It's only Friday, 11:09 a.m., so I still have plenty of time. I just have a lot of homework to do and all that crap, and I have to rest up because I'm sick. So, yeah. And I would like to apologize again for being, like, all stuffy in my voice and stuff like that. Alright, I feel like I have to sneeze, so I might as well go now. Thanks for hanging in there in my sickness, and thanks for all the support as usual. And I hope everybody has a good weekend. Thanks for watching.